Hey guys, so what we're going to do today is work with multiplication comparison word problems by applying the area and perimeter formulas, okay? So in this problem, the area of the rectangle is 42 square centimeters. Its length is 7 centimeters. So the area, I know the area of the rectangle. Well, if I have a rectangle, that means that this side and this side have to be the same, and this side has to be the same. Now, this is me drawing to make an understanding. 42 square centimeters, well, that means every one of the blocks in here is 42 square centimeters. And the length is 7 centimeters. So this length right here is 7 centimeters. And it's asking me the question, what is the width of the rectangle? Well, to better do this, I'm going to use centimeter cubes. You all recognize these because you had them at school before you left. This is the time that we'd be pulling them back out. So, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. Well, I know there's a 7 centimeters length. So right now, this is 7. Let me move it up just a little bit. 7 centimeters, because that's how long from this point to this point is. 7 centimeters. I'm going to try to keep it as straight as possible on this piece of paper. So I need to have 42 total square centimeters. So that means my area is 42. So if I put another one, now my square area is 2 times 7, which is 14. Or 2 7s, which is 14. So I'm not to 42 yet. So I'm going to get another roll of 7, because that's how long it is. There's another roll of 7. And when I put that there, I have 7, 14, 21. I'm still not to 42 yet. So let's get another row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. All right. So now I have 7, 14, 21, 28. I have 28. But I need 42 square centimeters. So 42 is how long that the middle should be. So here's another roll of 7. So at this point, I have 7, 14, 21, 28. And 7 more would be 35, because you could also take and multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 7 is 35. So I know I have 35 as the square area. All right, so let's try another one. Some of you might already be noticing the pattern. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have 6 centimeters by 7 centimeters. Well, I have 35. So if I add 35 more to, or 37 to my 35, if I add 7 to my 35, I'm going to end up with 42. So I have 42 blocks now. So 42 square centimeters are in there. So what is the width of the rectangle? Well, if it's 7 centimeters on the length, so from here to here would be 7 centimeters, then that means on my rectangle, this is still going to be 7 centimeters, because a rectangle means both sides are even. But as I proved over here, that there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters here and 6 centimeters here, because my area equals length times width, which my area equals 7 times 6, so my area equals 42 centimeters squared. So moving these out of the way and saying the width of the rectangle is 6 centimeters, period. And so that's answering my question for A. Now I need to go on down to B. Now remember, our objective today is to solve multiplication comparison word problems by applying area and perimeter. Charlie wants to draw a second rectangle that has the same length but 3 times as wide. Draw and label Charlie's second rectangle. So, looking back here at the top one, it said it wants to draw it with the same length. Well, the length was given to us up here, 7 centimeters. So this is my length. So if it's the same, it's going to be 7 centimeters for our length. But 3 times as wide. That means I've got to have 3 times 6 there. So if I make this 6 centimeters, and then this 6 centimeters, and then this 6 centimeters, then at that point, I know that my width is going to be 18 centimeters. So I draw and I labeled the area of the perimeter. So on this side, if I added those 3 6s together, it would be 18 centimeters. So I did that. This is my width, and this is my length. Well, that's all I had to do on that one. So let's go on down here and look at the next one. What is the perimeter of Charlie's second triangle? Well, the perimeter, remember, is perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width, because our little guy, if he starts at this corner, he's got to go all the way around this, all the way around this, all the way around this, and all the way around this. So he's got to go, all right, well, my perimeter equals 7 centimeters plus 18 centimeters plus 7, because remember we're dealing with a rectangle, 7 centimeters plus 18 centimeters. So when I add these together, I can add, I like to find my easy ways to calculate, and there's really not an easy way to do this one. So if I do 7 plus 18, I can take 2 away from my 7 and make this a 20, and that's left as a 5. So it could be 25 centimeters. And then I know this is going to be the same, so it's 25 centimeters. And then when I add these two together, I'm going to get 50 centimeters. So my perimeter for Charlie's rectangle is 50 centimeters. So that's exactly what I would write. The perimeter of Charlie's second rectangle is 50 centimeters. And that is solving multiplication comparison word problems by applying the area and the perimeter. That's exactly what we did on these.